For millennia, humanity gazed at the night sky, wondering what lay beyond. The moon and planets sparked our curiosity, fueling myths and dreams of other worlds. This longing to explore is woven into our nature. In the 20th century, technology transformed those dreams into real possibilities. Rockets, once fantasy, could now break free from Earth's gravity. After World War II, the United States and the Soviet Union became rivals in a tense Cold War. Their competition soon reached for the ultimate high ground space. The space race became a contest of technology, courage, and national pride. To reach space first was to claim global prestige and prove your nation's superiority. The stakes were enormous: scientific achievement, security, and a place in history. The world watched as these two superpowers set out on a journey that would change everything. The dream of spaceflight was about to become reality. This cosmic competition would push the limits of what we thought possible. It would give us new technologies, a new perspective on our planet, and heroes whose names would echo through time. The race to the heavens had begun, and humanity would never look at the stars the same way again. The space race began with a beep. On October 4, 1957, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik 1, a small metal sphere that circled the Earth, transmitting a simple signal. That sound echoed around the world, marking the dawn of a new era. The Soviets had taken the lead, and the world was stunned. The United States felt the shock deeply, fearing what Soviet technology might mean for global security. In response, America created NASA in 1958, determined to catch up and surpass their rivals. The competition sparked massive investment in science and education. Just a month after Sputnik 1, the Soviets launched Sputnik 2, carrying Laika, the first living creature in orbit. Laika's mission, though tragic, proved living beings could survive spaceflight, at least for a time. The US scrambled to respond, but their first attempt, Vanguard TV-3, exploded on the launch pad. Redemption came in January 1958, when Explorer 1 reached orbit. Explorer 1 made a major discovery: the Van Allen radiation belts. The space race was now in full swing, with both nations pushing the boundaries of science and engineering. Each new launch was a statement to the world. The quest for space supremacy had truly begun. The world watched, breathless, as history unfolded above their heads. The age of space exploration was here. The next milestone was sending a human into space. The Soviets struck first on April 12, 1961. Yuri Gagarin orbited Earth, becoming the first human to see our planet from space. Gagarin's flight was a triumph, making him a global icon. The US responded quickly. Alan Shepard flew a suborbital mission just weeks later but hadn't orbited the Earth. The pressure was on and the world watched this cosmic duel unfold. The Soviets continued to break new ground. German Titov spent a full day in space, Valentina Tereshkova became the first woman in space, and Alexei Leonov performed the first spacewalk. America's answer was the Mercury and Gemini programs. John Glenn became the first American to orbit Earth in 1962, restoring national pride. Gemini missions practiced spacewalks and docking, crucial skills for reaching the moon. Each mission was a leap into the unknown, with both nations racing to outdo each other. The rivalry pushed technology and human courage to new heights. The ultimate goal was now clear: the moon. The world's eyes turned skyward, waiting to see who would get there first. The stage was set for the greatest adventure yet. In 1961, President John F. Kennedy set a bold goal: land a man on the moon and return him safely by decade's end. The Apollo program was born, demanding unprecedented innovation and teamwork. The Saturn V rocket, taller than a 36-story building, would carry astronauts beyond Earth. The Apollo spacecraft combined a command module and a lunar module, each a marvel of engineering. Tragedy struck in 1967 when a fire during a test killed 3 Apollo 1 astronauts, forcing NASA to redesign and improve safety. The program pressed on. Apollo 8 orbited the moon in 1968, capturing the iconic Earthrise photo. On July 20, 1969, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin landed on the moon as Michael Collins orbited above. Armstrong's first step was watched by over 600 million people worldwide. That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. The United States had won the race to the moon. The achievement inspired awe and pride across the globe. Humanity had set foot on another world. The impossible had become reality. Behind every astronaut stood thousands of unsung heroes. Human computers, many of them women, performed the complex calculations that guided missions. Katherine Johnson's math was so trusted, John Glenn insisted she check the numbers before his flight. Margaret Hamilton led the team that wrote the Apollo software which saved the lunar landing when alarms sounded. Seamstresses hand-stitched spacesuits, engineers solved problems no one had faced before. These hidden figures made the impossible possible. Their dedication and brilliance were the backbone of the space race. Their legacy endures in every mission that followed. Space exploration is perilous, and the space race had its share of close calls and tragedy. Apollo 13's mission to the moon turned into a fight for survival after an oxygen tank exploded. The crew used the lunar module as a lifeboat, rationing supplies and relying on mission control's ingenuity. Against all odds, they returned safely, an inspiring successful failure. The Soviets faced heartbreak too. Vladimir Komarov died when his capsule's parachute failed, and the Soyuz 11 crew perished from depressurization. These sacrifices were a sobering reminder of the risks. Every mission demanded courage, resilience, and teamwork. The dangers of spaceflight united astronauts and engineers in a common cause. Their determination turned disaster into triumph. The price of reaching for the stars was high, but the lessons learned saved lives and advanced exploration. The quest continued undeterred. After Apollo 11, exploration continued. 5 more moon landings, lunar buggies, and priceless rock samples. The moon became a laboratory revealing secrets of our solar system. Space race technology transformed life on Earth. Microchips, fire-resistant materials, medical sensors, and even cordless tools. Iconic photos like Earthrise and the blue marble changed how we saw our planet, as one fragile world. This new perspective inspired the environmental movement and a sense of global responsibility. The greatest legacy was inspiration. The space race proved that with vision and effort, humanity could achieve the impossible. It sparked generations to pursue science and exploration. The story is a testament to curiosity, courage, and the drive to reach beyond. Our reach exceeded our grasp, and we dreamed bigger. The journey to the stars had only just begun. The lessons and spirit of the space race endure. The adventure continues. As the Cold War thawed, rivalry gave way to cooperation. In 1975, the Apollo-Soyuz mission saw American and Soviet crews shake hands in orbit, a powerful symbol of peace. This spirit led to the International Space Station, built by nations working together. The ISS is a permanently inhabited laboratory, a triumph of global partnership. Today, space agencies and private companies collaborate, making space more accessible than ever. The goal is no longer just to win, but to build a sustainable future in space. Plans are underway to return to the moon and reach Mars. The space race began as a contest, but evolved into a shared human endeavor. We learned that together, we achieve more. The future of exploration belongs to all humanity. The risks, the discoveries, and the wonder are shared by us all. The journey continues, this time as one.